Beloved soul, last night a heart was kept awake by heaven. Not by worry, but by a love so profound it refused to be silenced. The one destined for you was visited by a divine restlessness, a sacred awakening to the truth of what they feel for you. This was not a night of tossing and turning. It was a night of spiritual surrender. A love, planted by God, has taken root so deep that it has become the very rhythm of their heartbeat. Welcome to Angel Messages for You, where we give voice to the holy moments that redefine a soul's purpose. If you have felt an unexplainable deep stirring in your own spirit, a sense of peaceful urgency, this message is your divine echo. Subscribe now, because the one who loves you is moving from quiet longing to holy conviction. When this word of awakened love resonates as the confirmation your heart has been waiting for, comment below and declare, "I believe love is awakening." Your faith partners with the divine momentum now in motion. For those moved to support this channel of celestial connection, your super thanks helps us guide other hearts through the beautiful turmoil of a love that heaven will not let sleep. Now, receive this assurance. What you are about to hear is the intimate account of the night love became undeniable, and the proof that you are the answered prayer that has captured their heart for eternity. They couldn't sleep last night. They were overwhelmed, not because of fear, but because of love, because something in their heart wouldn't let them rest, because your face kept showing up, your voice kept echoing, and your presence kept pressing on their spirit. They tossed and turned. They tried to distract themselves. They tried to shut it down, but they couldn't, because heaven was speaking, because God was stirring, because love was awakening, and they couldn't stop it even if they wanted to. This wasn't obsession. This wasn't fantasy. This was real. Something sacred is happening, something deeper than words. And your soulmate is finally starting to realize it. They kept thinking about how you care, how you love with purity, how your presence feels like peace. They thought they could forget. They thought time would numb it, but instead, time made it grow, stronger, more persistent, more undeniable. It wouldn't let them sleep, because the love inside of them is louder now, because the truth about what they feel is rising up. They cried last night, not from pain, but from longing, from the deep ache of knowing they are meant to love you and they almost let it go. But the thought of you slipping away broke them. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. Song of Solomon 6:3. They whispered this in the dark, not knowing why they felt the need, but their soul remembered, their spirit connected, and God confirmed it. This is divine, this is holy, this is not just timing, this is heaven's orchestration, and now they know, now they feel, now they want to move. Because love is too loud to ignore, because you are the one God whispered about in their dreams, because they finally believe the signs. Subscribe to Angel Messages for You so you never miss what heaven is revealing. Comment below, "I believe love is awakening." Tap like to agree with this message from the angels and give a super thanks to support this sacred word. They stayed up, heart racing, mind overflowing. Not because they were angry, not because they were lost, but because they couldn't stop thinking about you. Yes, you. The one their spirit keeps calling home, the one who entered quietly, but left a mark so deep, no sleep could silence the ache, no distraction could calm the longing. They turned over and over, gripping their pillow like it could comfort the ache of not having your touch. They reached out their hand, but the bed was empty, their chest tightened, tears welled up, and heaven saw it all. Angels whispered, "They're wrestling, they're remembering, they're readying." Something sacred happened in the night. They didn't just miss you, they cried out for you. They spoke your name, out loud, softly, repeatedly, as if saying it could bring you closer. And do you know what made them break? They remembered a moment, that one moment, where your eyes said everything, where your silence spoke love, where your kindness shattered their fears. They thought they could move on. But God stopped them and said, "Love never fails." 1 Corinthians 13:8. They felt the fire again, the pull, the truth, that what they feel is not just emotional. It's spiritual. It's a covenant waiting to be honored, and it's making them restless, not just for love, but for you. Your soul has been echoing in their chest, and heaven is increasing the volume. They feel your absence in ways that make no sense. Because, spiritually, you've never left. They had dreams about your future together and woke up with tears they couldn't explain. One dream, one image, one divine reminder. You're the one. You've always been, even in silence, even in distance. Even when logic said no, their spirit cried yes, yes to your heart, yes to your warmth, yes to your soul. But they're afraid you've moved on, afraid you've changed, afraid it's too late, but it's not. And the angels say, this stirring is divine. This midnight ache is not random. This is God sending them a wake-up call. Arise, for the time to love has come. Song of Solomon 2:13, and they're trembling, because they know this isn't just another sleepless night. It's the beginning of surrender, of confession, of restoration, and yes, they will confess soon, because holding it in is hurting more than losing you ever could. So listen closely. Their silence is cracking, their heart is bursting, and what's coming next will melt your spirit. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you, so you don't miss their confession. Like this video if you felt the same stirring. Comment below, they're waking up to love. And if this word has spoken directly to your heart, sow into it with a super thanks to help more souls receive their divine sign. Your soulmate couldn't sleep last night because they were loving you in secret, but they won't stay silent forever. Not after this. Not after what they felt. Not after what heaven just showed them. They laid there, staring at the ceiling, but their soul, it was staring at you. Not just at your face, but at your heart, your softness, your loyalty, your unspoken prayers. They felt it all, even in the silence, especially in the silence. Their souls saw what their eyes were too afraid to face before, that no one has ever come close to what you gave them. And now it's haunting them in the sweetest way. They remembered every little thing, the way you laughed when nervous, the way your eyes said more than your lips ever could, the way you stayed loyal when they didn't deserve it, and it's wrecking them. Not because you're gone, but because you're the only one they want to come home to. They've been around people, but no one reaches them like you. No one calms the storm like your presence used to. They tried to replace the bond, but the replacement felt like dust. Temporary, empty. God blocked every counterfeit, because heaven knew what was holy, and your love, it was holy. It was rare. It was soul-anchoring. And last night, they finally realized they don't want to fight it anymore. They don't want to run from it anymore. They want to lean in to your light, to your soul, to the feeling they once called too good to be true. But it was never too good. It was too real, too destined, too ordained. And now they're trembling, because the weight of this revelation, it's heavier than their pride. It's breaking down the walls they built just to survive without you, but they're not surviving. They're aching, and heaven is speaking louder than ever. They opened the Bible, and their eyes landed here. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus 14:14, and for the first time, they got still, and in that stillness, they saw your face, they heard your voice, They felt your forgiveness, and they whispered, "God, is it too late?" And heaven said, "No, this is right on time, because you've been praying." Crying, fasting, asking God to reveal if it's still safe to hope, and the angels say, "It is, because your soulmate's heart is softening, their silence is breaking, and their next move will shock even them. So prepare for an outpouring, not just of words, but of repentance, of clarity, of honor, because what they're about to say will match what heaven already whispered to you. They're coming in truth, in tears, in urgency, because their soul finally agrees with what their spirit always knew. You are the one, and they're not sleeping again until they tell you. Subscribe now to Angel Messages for you, so you don't miss when their voice finally reaches you. Like this video if you feel the stirring inside. Comment below, "I received their truth in Jesus' name." And if this word hits your spirit deeply, drop a super thanks as your act of faith in what God is orchestrating. This isn't imagination, this is confirmation. Heaven is moving, they are awakening, and love is no longer silent. They kept tossing. Not because they were restless, but because every time they tried to sleep, your face kept coming back, your voice, your smile, your patience. It was like God placed a divine memory on loop, and no matter how they turned, they couldn't turn away from you. This wasn't just a thought, it was a visitation. Heaven was waking them up to what they were about to lose, to what they should have treasured, to the love they never truly healed from, because they thought they were over you, but they were only numb. They thought they could move on, but they were only pretending. And last night, the pretending broke. Tears soaked their pillow, and they didn't even try to stop them, because the truth was louder than their excuses. They love you. They still love you. They never stopped. They've just been scared. But love is casting out their fear now. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear. 1 John 4:18, you were their safe place. You were their answered prayer. And now, they're realizing they're the one who broke the promise. Not with words, but with distance, with silence, with fear. But God, oh beloved soul. But God is intervening because you prayed for their heart to be convicted. You asked heaven to speak clearly. You told God, "If this is my person, shake them until they see." And guess what? They are shaking, not from punishment, but from awakening. God is turning the lights on inside them, and everything they denied, it's being confirmed. They need you, they miss you, they want to come home to you, and they are counting down the seconds. But they're wondering, will you still receive them? Will you believe their change? Will you let love try again? Because they know now, this was never about romance. This was about destiny. And you, beloved one, you are their destiny, and they know it in their bones. They're preparing a message, maybe a call, maybe a visit, maybe a confession that will leave you speechless. But they are preparing it because their soul will not rest until they tell you everything, until they give you what you've deserved all along. Truth, loyalty, honor, a covenant, and heaven is clearing the path, even now. So breathe. The one who couldn't sleep last night is the one whose love is being reignited by heaven's fire. And soon, you'll hear what their heart has been shouting in silence. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you, so you don't miss when they finally speak what you've always sensed. Tap like if this resonates deep within. Comment, "My soul receives their confession." And send a super thanks if you're ready to partner with this prophetic word in faith. The angels are closer than ever, and the moment of breakthrough, it's not coming. It's here. They couldn't sleep because they were finally honest with themselves, and honesty always costs something. Their pride is breaking, Their walls are falling, the reasons they gave themselves to stay away. They no longer make sense, because what they feel for you, it's beyond logic, beyond resistance, it's spiritual, it's deep, it's holy. They feel your absence like a missing rib, like something God handcrafted for them, is now far away, and it aches. That ache, it kept them awake, it kept them staring at the ceiling, tears silently streaming, and for the first time, they whispered your name in prayer, not just for you, but for themselves. Because they know now, only God can fix what they broke. Only heaven can help them say what they couldn't say before. Only grace can make them brave enough to step into the light again. They want to confess everything, the hidden feelings, the restless dreams, the nights they wished they were beside you. They've seen the cost of silence. They've tasted the pain of delay, and they're done watching time pass. They want your hand, they want your heart, they want your yes. And they're preparing to earn it, not just with words, but with action, with consistency, with heaven's backing. And beloved, heaven is backing this, because this was always more than a feeling. This was a calling, a covenant, a divine assignment wrapped in human hearts. And your soul was never just seen, it was chosen, and the angels are moving now to prepare the moment, to soften your heart, to give you discernment, to confirm what's real, because when they come, you'll feel it in your spirit, the truth, the sincerity, the love, and it will be overwhelming, but it will be healing. So let the tears come, let your hope rise again, let your heart remain open. To the one God shook awake last night, to the one who finally said yes to their own destiny. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. The purpose is real, the promise is alive, the love is returning, not as it was, but as it always should have been. And this time, they'll fight for it. They'll show up for it. They'll cherish it, because heaven made sure. They'll never forget what it felt like to almost lose you. So when they come, you'll see it in their eyes. You'll hear it in their voice. You'll feel it in their hug. And every sleepless night you endured will be replaced with peace, because love is coming. And it's not confused. It's clear. It's awake. It's ready. If you believe this word was for your soul, subscribe to Angel Messages for you so you don't miss what happens next. Click, like if you know heaven is waking up hearts. Comment, my spirit is ready to receive divine love. And send a super thanks if you're standing in agreement with this heavenly confirmation. They couldn't sleep, but now they can't wait. They can't wait. Because something shifted in them, something sacred, something holy, a divine urgency was placed in their heart. And the moment they felt it, they knew time was running out. They knew silence could cost them everything. They knew your absence wasn't just distance. It was a warning from heaven, a signal, a wake-up call. Because God will never let his chosen ones stay asleep forever, especially when the promise is on the line. And you are the promise. You are the answered prayer. You are the whisper they tried to ignore. But now it's louder than ever. Every dream speaks your name. Every quiet moment brings your memory. Every time they try to focus, your presence invades their thoughts. It's spiritual now. It's no longer just emotion, it's conviction. Heaven is convicting them, pulling them, pushing them, until they can't run from it anymore, until they surrender. And beloved, they are surrendering. They're lifting their hands in the dark, asking God to guide them to you. They're pleading for one more chance. They're asking the angels to help them make it right, to show them how to love you in a way that honors your soul. They don't want to show up halfway. They don't want to give you confusion. They want to give you clarity commitment, covenant. Because that's what God is whispering in their heart, a holy covenant, not just romance, but divine purpose, the kind of love that brings healing, the kind of love that builds legacy, the kind of love that glorifies God. They're no longer running from that truth, they're running toward it. And you'll feel the shift, even before they speak. Your spirit will recognize theirs. Because this connection was always more than timing. It was about preparation. And now, the preparation is complete. Now the alarm has gone off in their spirit. Now, the angels are releasing green lights in the heavenlies, and what used to be delayed is being released. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? Isaiah 43:19, it's springing forth. It's no longer hidden. It's no longer silent. They're coming with words that will shake you, with a confession that will melt you, with love that will finally rest your weary soul. So take this moment to breathe. Take this moment to hope again. Take this moment to let God prepare you. 2, because you won't be alone much longer. The loneliness is breaking. The waiting is ending. The love is speaking, and heaven is moving fast. If this word touched your spirit, subscribe to Angel Messages for You, so you never miss what heaven is revealing next. Like this video if your heart feels the urgency of this moment. Comment below, I'm ready for their love confession. And if you feel led, sow a super thanks as an act of faith in what God is doing right now. They're about to speak, and when they do, everything will change. They felt your name in their chest, and every time they tried to forget you, heaven